I am now a soccer fan. I had so much goddamn fun watching it, and I have to commend everybody that played. There was so little flopping around and all of that shit. It was very enjoyable to watch, and I hope that type of play continues because I just found it to be like devoid of any sort of honor. Like, how could you do that? Like, just fake it like that. Argentina was doing a pretty good job towards the end when they needed a goal. And I did notice that if blue goes down, the flag came up. But anyway, they also gave Argentina a fucking red card in a final. So, I mean, I can't bitch about anything like that. But anyway, oh, you know what I forgot to talk about? Just the added comedy of the World Cup final was when Donald Trump, like, would not leave and wanted to be in the team photo. It wasn't his accomplishment. It had nothing to do with him. And he wouldn't leave. The FIFA guy grabbed his arm like 3 times and he waited. He got in the middle of their celebration. His dumbass is in there. Dude, if they're not in your life, narcissists are the funniest fucking people ever to watch. Watching him stay until the cameras went and the cameras were waiting and then the Spanish team celebrated and then they had to take the picture and he's standing. It doesn't even make sense. Oh, it's endless. There is no situation that a narcissist can be in where it is not 100%. They are the sun. I mean, when the head of the league is going, hey, let's go. This isn't our accomplishment. This isn't our time. When the head of the fucking league is even saying that. And he's still hungry. And what I loved was he shook him off like 2 or 3 times and he got what he wanted. He stayed, he was in the photo. And if you just think about the context of it, like in the future, it's not going to look, it's just going to be bizarre. Like, why is that guy in this photo? It just doesn't make any sense. It was fantastic. It was fucking fantastic. We were watching the game and I go, he's not leaving. He's not going to leave. Then he got his picture and he was still just lingering on that stage. I went to a cigar bar with a friend of mine and we watched the constellation game, whatever you call it, France versus England to see who was going to get 3rd and 4th place. I have to tell you, if the World Cup final was like that game, I think you would have got America. That was the soccer game America has been waiting for. 10 goals. All right? This is America. Big gulp. Obesity. 10 fucking goals. We don't want that 1-0 shit. We want that fucking Mexican guy to lose his voice going, go! We want to kick it up a notch. Emerald Lagasse. I've always made fun of soccer or whatever, but I was always just like controlling people. But like, I liked it. But now I'm actually like into it. Beyond the World Cup is now I'm like, hey, maybe I'll start watching some of these Premier League games. It's just too much to pay attention to, but it's a gorgeous game. And like the level of shape that soccer players are in. And I'm going to keep saying soccer for everybody overseas who go, it's fucking called football. Yeah, but we don't call it that. Get over it. I don't give a fuck. You know, we call it a hood. You call it a bonnet. I mean, you know, we say basil. You say basil. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm talking about. And most of you bitching, you didn't even invent the game anyway. And don't you like it that we call it soccer and that we don't give a fuck and it's another reason to hate us? Isn't that kind of fun? Well, there you go. All right. Well, I'm going to keep calling it soccer. I am watching right now Brazil, almost, and Norway. Brazil's coach is hilarious. So he's the head coach. He doesn't even look like, is he like Spanish or something? He's dressed like a fucking, like a CEO of a cigarette company. Oh my God, what about that giant Viking in that fucking game? Jesus Christ. He was like amazing and scary at the same time. When he was staring at the crowd, I'm like, wow, this guy's like the fucking Braveheart guy. But then he kind of had like that Frankenstein brow like I do. And I'm like, did they put this guy in the oven long enough? Did he come out a little soon? Oh, look, the guy in the red shirt. Oh, he was kicking it back to the fucking goalie. I thought there was a breakaway. I was waiting for the guy to take out his little flag and be like, we will not be having that much fun. You know, I talked to some of these kids on the movie I just did over there in Ireland, these English guys, and I was asking them, like, I just don't get, like, I get offsides, but I don't get why as a defender, if the defender can stop running and then that puts you offsides. They go, well, if they didn't do that, then guys would just be running down the field. And I wanted to be like, yeah, and something would happen. You wouldn't have to sing as many fucking songs. I mean, you can sing fucking the whole Bruce Springsteen catalog between fucking goal, even the solo shit. All right, it's not that bad, but I'm just saying, I'm an American, I need some titties, fucking car chase, a goal. Something's got to happen here. Dude, I got to tell you something right now. There is no fucking way to sneak into a FIFA game, a fucking World Cup game. There's no way to the level of computer nerd you would have to be. Dude, these motherfuckers, it was like getting into the Pentagon, like the level of security. And it had nothing to do with trying to keep people safe. They had to clear, backpacks that you put your shit in. But the main thing that FIFA is fucking concerned about is every motherfucker in that place is gonna fucking pay for their ticket. Nobody's sneaking in. Nobody is gonna fucking slide in under the Zamboni like the old days or climb in through the fucking rafters Dude, they scanned our shit to get in like cattle. They break you up like cattle. Like the whole sporting experience is so different now. Then we got in, and I'm like, all right, they scanned our tickets. All right, we're in. Yeah, we're in. Now we got to walk around this fucking spaceship. You got to download the FIFA fucking app. And then somebody goes, put it in your Apple wallet, So I put it in the Apple wallet. And now the Apple wallet, new security, we got to scan your face. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, at what point? Like, have you gotten enough fucking info? Everybody's got to know, our retinas have all been scanned. Just make the fucking robots already. We fucking get by the first thing. Then we walk around the flying saucer. Now we're going to go in the gate again. They scan them again. Because now, okay, you've established that you have the tickets, but now we have to make sure that you're not trying to go into a level you don't belong in. So they scan them again. Now they've scanned them twice. Then we get past that, and then they scan them again. A third fucking time, and then they all break us up with bracelets and shit. Dude, I'm telling you, it's all like going to a sporting event and getting checked into a concentration camp. It's the same shit where they're dividing people, separating people. Rather than a number on your fucking arm, you're getting a fucking bracelet. It's the same thing as boarding Delta Airlines. It's classism. It's racism. It's all fucking, all the same game. Dude, back in the day, if you had a hard ticket, nobody scanned your face, you walked into a stadium, you entered any fucking place you wanted to enter. So then the next day, I watched England playing Norway with that Holland dude, and I'm expecting, see if he can take over the game. And then I'm also watching England because England's sort of like the Knicks. Like, they haven't won since '66. Also, very few teams have won the world. Countries have won the World Cup. I had no idea. Like, Brazil won 5 of them, and it's only been played since the 1930s, I think. So if one country wins 5 of them, that there goes 20 years out of 100 years. It's sort of like the Yankees. The Yankees winning 27. There's gonna be it's gonna be some people out in the cold shivering. So England's only won once. So I don't understand why they're acting like it needs to return home. It's like, you guys have only won one. I don't know why you're talking all this shit like there was this time when you guys were great and you were always winning it. You won it once. Unless I'm crazy. I don't know what. But I will tell you this. Watching them, England has a great fucking team. But I notice anytime the other team does something, their whole team puts their hands up like it's offsides. So I'm already starting to not like them. They're sort of whiny. I never saw Norway doing that. Every fucking time. They're all putting their fucking hands up. They got a goal called back. They're just fucking whining. So anyway, and I also found out why England said to bring it home. Bring the World Cup home. Not because they've won the World Cup a bunch of times, because the game of soccer was actually invented in England. That's why they say coming home. But this is the funny part. It was invented by some guy, Ebenezer something or other, right? And guess what they called him? He invented football, and they called him the father of soccer. So don't ever listen to these. Go, Roy, why are you calling it fucking soccer? Why do you call it football? I don't know. Why do you call it the British Empire? Why do you call it a kingdom? It's like a fucking island and a half. The fuck are you guys on about? call it whatever we want. When you start calling it the English Islands, we'll stop calling it football. How about that? I will tell you, I stand by this. People that play soccer need to learn how to do a one-timer. Watch hockey, watch Ovechkin, and do that. This fucking shit where they kick it to you and you're right there in the box and you stop it with your foot and then have to do a move. And by the time you do that, some defender blocks it. It's coming in. As it comes in, just kick the fucking thing. Put it on net. Half the time, these fucking goaltenders, it seems like they go to catch it and they miss it. They give up a sweet rebound and somebody goes top shelf. Fucking ball comes in, kick it. That's it. Dan Marino. Arm goes up, ball comes out. Ovechkin, one-timer. The guy's got the most goals. He's got more goals than fucking Gretzky. I don't understand why they don't do it. I've seen people do it. They have the ability to do it. But they always want to stop and do the extra pass or fucking slow down. Put the puck on net. Good things happen when you put the puck on net. I would think the same in soccer. S-O-C-C-E-R, soccer. I love the parallels between soccer and hockey. I find myself yelling the same shit, like, shoot it! Shoot the puck! Shoot the fucking thing! Jesus Christ, it's like, why are you trying to get everybody involved? There's no one around you. Shoot the fucking ball. They don't do it. So, anyway, and I've heard from people that actually watch this shit all the time, that like certain countries get the calls, and that, Argentina owns FIFA and England and France, they also get calls and shit like that. And then that's what made me, as I was really starting to fall for this sport, it's like, I can't do this again. I can't fall in love with another sport and watch one country get treated like the fucking Lakers. Like, I can't do this anymore.